Joe!
Shit, wait, I was just
You fuck it up.
flashing
This
back.
isn't death metal.
This is death fucking.
And he's got his Iron Maiden shirt on, too.
Straight fuck.
Of course, he knew what he's doing.
Valentine.
I might go see Iron Maiden this summer, baby.
Day raping.
Gonna go see Iron Maiden this summer. Blur.
Oh, get some shots going.
Shot.
Yeah, we,
Is that maxing out?
we're recording. We're good to go.
Good to go?
Yum.
Well, are we fucking on?
It's official, guys.
Hey,
We're
is this
starting.
official?
This is the first one.
The first of the fucking Hammered Behind the Bar podcast.
Hammered
It's a pretty
podcast, baby.
fucking
Hey,
sweet,
Established in 2018.
That was last
So
year.
that's when we had the fucking idea.
That's when we had the poster made.
All right, hey.
I'm just super happy that we're starting on Valentine's Day.
Hey,
I feel like this
hey,
is a really
happy
good
fucking Valentine's Day, huh?
Yeah, I think
hey,
this is
to
a-
commemorate
Hey.
the
By the way,
first
we're doing
of
a
our
shot right now.
the first of our shots.
Okay, hold on. We're doing a shot of frozen tequila. Which, by the way, Tequila Ben.
Jesus
This is
Christ.
generally not a
This
thing
guy
that-
never wanted to drink tequila our
Not
entire
gonna lie. This is all I
life
had in my
together.
house.
And all of a sudden he walks in tonight with a bottle of tequila. I'm like,
This is celebrate.
Jeremiah looks at me and we're like,
Hey,
what the fuck is going
Probably
on?
at the end of this podcast, we're gonna get beat up.
First, a couple things. Hey.
Speak for yourself.
Hey, here we go.
I can-
First, a couple things. One, this is our first show, so we had to do something special.
For sure.
And we're doing it on
For sure.
Valentine's Day.
Hell
Yeah.
Happy fucking Valentine's Day to you sexy people out
Hey,
there.
and we're doing them in shot glasses from
your
my
wedding, that I stole.
that he
March
stole.
All right.
3rd, 2013.
Hey, here's to a good year of podcasting from my
Hey,
listening.
wide
Cheers
open.
to you guys.
Wide
Hey,
open.
cheers, guys. Cheers.
Oh, that's gonna end bad.
Hey, where's the
It's
limes?
not that great.
Did you not cut
No
limes?
salt with limes.
What are
Nothing.
we fucking
We're bartenders.
Mexicans
All
over
training
here?
wheels.
Not that there's anything wrong
So
with it.
happy Valentine's Day to my two
shit.
Valentine's Day dates here.
I
Since
feel
we're
like
not
we did
with
this
our wives.
show on Valentine's Day on purpose.
Yeah.
We did do it on purpose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
We planned it.
But
that
you know
way.
why? Because it's all of our favorite day of the year.
I guess, hey, guess where we're not?
With our wives.
With our wives. Married,
Yeah.
away from the wives.
Do you
Not
get-
that we don't love them.
Nice to get away with the guys once in a while.
Let me ask you a question.
Hey,
Absolutely.
Let me ask you a question. Does Valentine's Day count when you're married?
No, I don't think it counted before. Let me tell you,
it's a-
Valentine's Day. What is shitty holiday? I've never got it. And Valentine's Day is
We could
never.
give you the generic answer. It's a Hallmark holiday.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think everybody knows that. But like Valentine's Day, I was always like, well, what the fuck do I do? I'm like, what? You just. I have to get flowers. I have to get candy. Like what? And then what? And then what the fuck? You fuck,
Well, I have to
right?
get a blowjob.
You try to fuck, right? I think it's the one holiday where really more than anything it's fucking.
Once you're married, that's your anniversary. That's what Valentine's Day is to unmarried people.
Right.
That's their holiday to celebrate.
Do you know what I used to do? This is true. I used to try.
Wait. How long ago?
Forever until I met my wife.
used to jerk off on Valentine's Day?
No, I did that anyway. But listen, that's before I got. I used to try to meet a girl,
Unloading the gun.
a new girl, a week or two before Valentine's Day. Even if I didn't like her, even if she was ugly, even if whatever, it didn't matter. I would meet her a week before Valentine's Day because I knew 100% I was going to get laid on Valentine's Day. All I gotta do is buy her some chocolates and some flowers.
Chocolates
Let me
and
ask you a
flowers,
question
yeah.
that's slightly depressing. Why did it take you a week?
Yeah.
A week.
Yeah.
What?
It took you a week to have sex with them?
No, I'll just meet a random girl on the street, like literally see her at a bus stop,
Those
and then
are
I'd be like, I'm
called
gonna come back.
prostitutes. Those are prostitutes.
You hung around a lot of
And then I would be like, I'm gonna come back next week.
Those
And
were
it would be like, hey, it's Valentine's Day, let's fuck.
life in Brea. Those bus stops.
Wait, you guys didn't do that too?
No,
They weren't always
Yeah,
willing.
sure.
Can I give everybody my piece of advice as far as like going out getting chicks and like trying to like on Valentine's Day all these new guys they're saying, oh, I'm gonna bring this chick out to the bar. I'm gonna be This is my best piece of advice to you. Be comfortable and be happy masturbating. You know why? Do you know why?
Yeah.
Because when you go out and you don't give a fuck if you get laid or not, you're gonna get laid a lot more. Do you know what I'm saying?
Be
Yeah,
by
like,
yourself.
absolutely.
And be like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go out with this chick. I hope things happen. If they don't, I don't give a fuck. I'll go home and I'll jerk off. If you have that attitude, more times than not, they're gonna go home with
That's
you.
a pretty good piece of advice.
It's true, man. I've gone home and jacked off a lot. As long as you're happy with it, good for you. You got good chances. I do have a story about my dog.
Trust me,
You do
I
Valentine's
follow
Day?
you on Snapchat. I know what your dog does every day, and he definitely doesn't discriminate against
Anybody.
Valentine's Day.
Anybody that follows
If you guys want to start following me on
knows what goes
Snapchat,
on.
well, you won't be following me. You'll see nothing of me. It'll be
Hey,
just my dog.
What's your Snapchat?
You know what the fucking weird thing is? Okay, maybe no. This is true. I don't know if anybody else this has happened to you, but you guys.
Do you ever, can I ask you a question before you? Do you ever just give real direct answers? Or does everything have to be?
Well, no, it's just weird. I don't even fucking remember if I set it up or not. But it gave me this weird name like Steve 263 blah 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 blah, and I don't even know how this got set up. Dude, it won't allow me to change it. It won't allow me. Like, and everybody's like, "Where's your Snapchat? How do I find you?" I'm like,
your Snapchat name
Well,
is.
here. What is it?
"What?" Jeremiah's
Did you
laughing
find
at
it?
something.
Did you find it?
Pat's Snapchat name is Rob with 2 B's.
Yeah.
112589.
What is that? I don't even know what that is.
Dude named Rob.
If you want to be entertained by watching a gigantic mini pin
Follow
hump a teddy bear rabbit
Jesus.
every day,
And he's got a dick bigger than almost all of us.
that
It's
dog
huge.
was blessed.
It's a huge
He was blessed by Jesus. That's all his Snapchats are.
Dude, I have people follow me that I don't even know because Ben's like, "Hey, just
That's
accept it."
true.
Because he wants to see your dog.
I tell people to follow you just to see the
I
dog.
don't even know some of these people on my Snapchat. I'm like, okay.
We've all worked at bars for a long time.
25 years. How long?
25 years,
Ben?
20, well, if you add all the bars together, 20, 21, 20 year, 20, 20, 20, 20, 21 years.
That's a lot of
Stuttering.
younger.
We've all been bartending forever.
Let's
Basically,
say,
our adult
let's say
life, our whole
70
adult-
years,
yeah,
right?
our whole
Almost
adult
70 years of
life.
experience
that's
if you
a
added us all
lot.
together. Give these guys
It's the day of news.
one thing that you say never do on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know. Does this still happen? Does this still happen? The lady from another country walking around with all the roses, walking up and being like, "Where do you buy the rose for?" And then the guy's like, "Yeah, sure, I'll buy it for her." Then you give it to the girl, she's like, "How sweet!" And then she fucking throws it, and you're a complete douche. Don't buy roses impromptu for girls. Don't do it.
That's
Yeah.
good advice.
That is
so,
that is really
to all
good
the
advice,
listeners, if you find a DeLorean and go back in time to the 90s and they have rose women at the
No.
clubs,
They
then
just give
don't buy a
bouquets
fucking
of flowers.
No, I
I
do.
don't think they do that
No,
anymore.
no, they do, but it's like more in like prominent down at like nightclubs. But
Oh,
there
yeah.
was a place down in Newport Beach, I think it was called Sharky's, and I saw the chick with the roses walking
I
by,
run away when I see her.
and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna buy this fucking chick.
You're the guy.
I'm
You're
the
the guy.
I was the guy. I was like, I was fucking hammered. I didn't care anyways. So I was like, yeah, I'll take 2. And I put my wallet down on top of the bar or on the table. And then I grabbed the rose and I gave
Fucking
it to
big
her.
pocket.
My wallet was stolen, gone.
Oh my
She
God.
disappeared.
Yeah.
She was gone.
That's what they're
But-
doing. Think that they're to make $5 on a rose?
But
Yeah.
it was really sweet of her. She did send back my ID and my
Oh.
credit card.
Oh,
she
what a-
just really wanted the cash in the wallet.
Bitch.
Uh-huh.
Jeremiah, I have been with you before where this is not the first time you've been jacked by somebody when you've been drinking. I've been with you before when
Was
this
it
happened.
jacked? What was it? Was it like my glasses? Are we talking about my?
No, you were dumb. And I told you were going to lose your glasses. And you didn't fucking listen to me.
Oh my god.
In my defense, I was.
Hey, my
hypnotized
bachelor party, Jeremiah
by a
had these
magician
glasses
before
on,
this
and we were
happened.
in a party van.
No, limo.
Yeah.
Party
We were in
limo,
a limo.
and everybody was rolling the windows down, and like they're all fucked
Comes
up,
in
and they're sticking their heads
phases.
up, being like, "Party time!" And Jeremiah starts doing it, and Ben's
looked
like,
at the guy. Jeremiah was sitting like I was sitting on the sideways bench, and Jeremiah was sitting right by the window. And I forget who I was sitting next to. It was like Tom, or it might even been you.
Yeah.
And I go, he's gonna lose his fucking glasses. He had these super expensive glasses.
Yeah,
And I go,
super
I go,
expensive
he's gonna
glasses.
lose his glasses. And Jeremiah went. I saw him put his fucking hands on the windowsill like a dog, and I saw him go to stick his head, and I
You're
go,
fucking
I go,
flying. That thing was fast.
no, you're gonna lose him.
And I reached out the window and I looked.
The
and
world
the
was
wind
great for a
blowing, and I
second.
was like, yeah. And then I turned my head, and then she swooped, and I was like,
Hey, I like if this was me, if you're me and I'm you, this is what you did. You put your head back inside the window and you went, oh. And I went, I fucking told you.
You know, hey, you know what it
That was
looked like?
all
You know the scene in
downhill
Tommy
after
Boy where Rob Lowe's standing there and his shirt just gets sucked off?
Yeah.
That's what it looked like.
Like the magician
Yeah,
with the tablecloth?
Yeah. Everybody's like,
it was all that.
we were so fucked that we didn't even care. He was like, whatever.
It was literally downhill after that. There's still parts of that night that I don't even remember. Like I would bring it up, or like random people that were there at your bachelor party were like, "Oh yeah, dude!" Like,
That wasn't his. That was a different one.
oh, it was a different one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, it's already
This all
fucking
starts to
phases.
melt
It's
together.
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I mean,
See what you guys have
you
to
do
look
throw
forward
the
to.
best bachelor parties, by the way. If you
I remember because I was the host of that bachelor party, so I remember what happened.
that
What
was-
happened? Yeah,
I don't
vaguely.
remember a lot of it.
It was a lot of fun.
I did wake up like I thought I killed someone because I had blood all over my pants.
You almost killed us when you tried to drive the limo that was getting the tire changed and it was on the jack.
My
This
thinking
is
at
true.
that moment was,
This is true.
we need to go.
Yeah. Hey,
Was that when you
Hey,
went in a strip club? When you decided to bartend?
Hey, let everybody know what happened because the limo broke down, it popped the tire. So
when we were leaving.
So when we were leaving,
trying to leave the strip club.
So they have it up at a jack and they're fixing the tire, and all of a sudden we're all out. We have to get out of it, obviously, and we're sitting there all
Like 2 a.m.
We're like, what the fuck?
Did I start
Jeremiah
Yeah.
got inside the limo
Dude,
and
I
tried to
pulled
take
you
off.
out. I pulled you out of the driver's
almost
seat.
killed you.
Yeah, it was in neutral, thank God.
There was
Or
20 of
whatever.
us. There was like 20,
Jesus.
25 of us.
Yeah, yeah. If that
not
thing was
to
in
be
drive,
trusted.
you were fucking killing somebody.
I am not to be trusted around
No.
alcohol
Yeah.
and or drugs
No.
and or bachelor parties.
What's your thing for Valentine's Day? And don't do to help all the gentlemen out there. And from bartender's perspective, you know, like we see this shit. We're watching you guys.
Oh yeah.
Just so you know, we're not just pouring drinks and not paying attention. Half the reason we're bartenders is because we love watching people and watching what you do.
And generally, we're sober, so we're seeing what's going on. We're cognizant.
Yeah, it's the best reality TV show.
Oh.
It's always changing.
You know, I'm addicted to that shit
and,
anyway.
And,
so.
and Valentine's Day is no excuse, but
Oh.
Valentine's Day, you're like, oh, maybe what character do I want to be today? Maybe I want to interject myself and flirt with his date and try to see if I can get her to go home with me instead of him. Right?
You're talking about like if a couple is there and some
you
other
could-
dude
you
is
could
randomly
obviously
trying to,
tell-
he's trying to steal the
okay.
chick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand.
It doesn't work. You're
That's-
probably gonna get beat up. That's probably what's gonna happen, and
Yeah.
you're gonna be lonely and bleeding at the end of the night.
Yeah, it's
Well, in general, when you're super fucked up, it's not the time to start hitting on people. Like if you go there with a girl and you guys get fucked up together, like, hey, cool. But in general, to go to a bar and get super fucked up and be like, hey,
I disagree. I've seen a lot of success with that.
guys,
I've
super
had-
fucked up.
I've had some pretty good stuff, but well,
yeah, you
super
say,
fucked up, like sloppy fucked up.
I mean, we've
no,
seen.
I never really get.
Yeah,
like
not
that.
sloppy fucked
Yeah.
up.
Not like you need.
I always
to
have a
pick
game
up,
plan.
but
I always
like,
had like a game
False
plan.
confidence, I
you
get.
know that
Yeah.
like 1 or 2 shots before you're like, oh no.
I said fucked up, dude. Like super
Yeah.
fucked up. Wait a second. That just brought this whole. I just thought of something right now. Tell me now, Jeremiah. Tell me if this brings any thoughts, or Ben, to this. If this reminds you of anything.
Sloppy drunk sex.
Oh yes,
Oh,
you
sea
do.
biscuit. The good
Yes,
old
you do.
sea biscuit.
Seabiscuit.
Please enlighten the
Benji,
listeners
yeah,
about
please,
the
tell a story about
Seabiscuit
Seabiscuit.
event that happened.
You know,
Wait. Let me.
You
Okay,
had-
quick. Can I
there's
preface-
a lot.
Can
You
I
did have
preface
that.
this real quick? Wait, hold on. Okay, so real quick before the story starts, Ben.
I don't really want to tell.
Okay,
this
well,
story.
good. You're gonna tell it. But listen, so
Hey,
Ben.
this doesn't put me in the best light.
It's pretty good.
I don't know.
Ben used to have like an after-hours club. It was called the place he worked. As soon as everybody left, and he would have a girl or two around and literally frolic
The
throughout.
Badger's Regal Beagle. What are you talking about?
Frolic throughout the place and deposit his jizz from corner to corner.
with his Rumpelman balls bath.
And then sometimes we would be there too. But anyways,
Hey,
so
if your balls are sweaty and you haven't taken a shower, just take a little bit of Rumpelmans, stick it on your hands and shove it down your
do
pants.
not tell people how to do that because they're gonna start
That's my
doing it.
secret.
They're gonna
That's
start
my
doing it.
secret.
Your balls taste like Rumplemint.
They don't know what it smells like. It just smells
Okay,
peppermint.
okay, hold on.
Balls.
Okay, hey, you gotta tell Seabiscuit.
Well, this is a pretty infamous Valentine's Day story. So, so I was working at the bar on Valentine's Day, and you're behind the bar. Even back in those days, we were still like having a drink or two. So we're watching chicks, and I see this chick, and I was like, she's alright, And then she keeps coming up the bar, keep ordering from me, and I'm like,
Not alright.
so she was alright. She was alright.
She's a 5.
No.
5.
Well,
She turned into a 6 after 9 beers.
no.
Sick psycho.
I would say that she had facially not the greatest. Definitely not my best. Body wise, yeah, she's
Who cares? This makes it all better anyway.
strong 6.5.
Okay, so
At
go
least
ahead.
she was skinny.
Yeah.
So this chick keeps coming up, da 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 da. The night's coming to an end. I'm like, wow, sorry, I'm
I want a blowjob.
pretty lonely.
People are leaving. People are leaving.
Pretty
The night's
lonely,
getting
right?
in.
She's sticking around. I'm like, this shit's all right. I'm gonna get to work on this, right? Like I was done pouring, so start fucking talking like, hey, what are you doing? And, I could tell she was a little bit drunk, so. And I'm like, well, hey, why don't you just stick around after? Like, it's cool.
Are you
And
serious?
she's like, I can stay. I can just stay here. I'm like, I'm a
After
manager,
hours.
no big deal. So like, the bar closes. She's sitting at the bar. The bouncers are like, hey, she good? I'm like, she's good. Don't worry about it. So I'm like in the back doing the cash out. I'm rushing everybody out. I'm like, all right, guys, well, yeah, get out of here. Get home. Get home and celebrate. Before, I had a little secret. I used to do little Rumplemans, right? You know, if anybody doesn't know about Rumplemans, peppermint schnapps, take a little sip, have a shot. It's 100 proof. You get there quick. Your breath is fresh all night.
Bartender's best friend.
Bartender's best friend. So I was like, all right, I'm going to put a little bit on my palm. I'm going to rub my palms like some lotion. I'm going to lotion up the old balls. Right?
I didn't know this part of the
Because
story.
I used to do it all the time. Because I got like...
hurt?
He still advises.
It didn't hurt?
He advises Jake to
No.
do this.
Rumplements on your nuts?
Nah, like maybe like a little... It was like a little...
I have a very sensitive sack.
A little burn. Oh, mine's just like an old school football helmet.
Hammerhead shark.
It's like an old
you
football.
know Shark Week when you see sharks
The
that are
snout
all
with
like
all the fucked up, yeah.
That's his penis and ball sack.
Yeah, anyways.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. But anyways, so I just like, I like behind the bar, I put my hands. You're working all night. You got some fucking duck butter. Like, I don't got time to go shower, right?
Right.
And I'm like, well, I'm fucking going to get a blowjob. I didn't know it was going to accelerate to the fucking Seabiscuit, but, so I did that, go in the back, da-da-da-da-da. So we come out, right? I make her a drink. We're sitting on the fucking couch, da-da-da-da-da. I cut all the lights off, but I still got the, like, music going. And so I'm like, let's get fucking going. So, inevitably, by the way, I hope my wife doesn't get mad at telling this story, but I think she already knew the story before we met. It was way before we met.
She didn't before.
So,
Guess what?
she starts performing her Valentine's Day's duties. You know, she's fucking going at it, right? Yeah. And while she's doing it, I have the bottle of Rumplemans, right? And I keep pulling her head off and giving her more.
Oh my God, feeding the puppy. I love it.
Just feeding the puppy. But it's having like a numbing sensation on my dick, right? So I'm like, oh, I'm never gonna bust.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I strip her freaking pants off. Da 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 da. We start going. She gets on top. She's fucking riding me. She's pretty drunk, and mind you, I'm quite a few beers in right now. I had a couple shots too, right?
I've already been feeding the puppy.
Yeah, feeding the puppy, right?
The puppy.
Yeah.
And this fucking girl's going bananas, and I'm like, look, I know I'm not that great. Like, I'm alright, but I know I'm not that great.
She's loving it.
She is fucking riding me like she's never had dick before.
I imagine like it's happening, and you're like, this is great. That you're kind of getting to a point where you're like, this is.
Would you say
what
that
the
she
fuck?
was
Your eyes are getting big.
I would say she was violently to the point where I thought it might come out and hit the side.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Your eyes
but
are getting wide open.
yeah, she did it right. Yeah. So all of a sudden she like grabs my cheeks, right, in the side of my face. Like this is Valentine's Day, right? I'm like, oh, this is fucking awesome Valentine's Day, right?
Right.
She grabs my cheek and she goes, oh, you're my thoroughbred. And I was like, what?
I think that's a compliment.
I'm like, huh? She goes, oh, make a horse noise, right? I don't know if she said make a horse noise or like, oh, be a horse or something. To the point,
Fuck me like a stallion?
Make a horse noise. So I was like, mind you, our place is big, right? And it echoes. So I was like, I'm sitting there. She's got her fucking hands on my cheeks, right? And she's dead eyes staring me from
Can't get this wrong.
a foot away.
Can't get it wrong.
So I was all, I don't know why I thought this, but I was all, just like a little neigh.
That sounds like a pony. That doesn't sound like a fucking thoroughbred.
And she goes, no, louder. And I was like,
Not a baby, not a pony.
and she's like, no, like a stallion. And I'm all, at the top of my fucking lungs, I'm all, and she's like, yes, you're my fucking thoroughbred.
Oh,
dude,
short of a saddle.
she was going fucking bananas. To be honest with you, I couldn't tell you confidently what happened after that, but I remember the distinct thought in my head of, I cannot fucking wait to tell Pat about this, right? Because I knew I was going to talk to you the next day. I was like, I cannot fucking never tell Pat about this. Obviously, like it ended or whatever, and I don't remember. Basically, I don't remember any part of that story.
You got a carrot for your fucking performance on that.
Yeah,
I love that story.
You want an apple, maybe?
I mean, thank God she was drunk because I know that wasn't all me. Like,
I gotta be honest with you.
times.
I don't know. I've heard that story before. I never heard the rumplements. And I've known you for fucking 20 years, but I've never heard the fucking the secret of the rumplements.
You turned me on to rumplements.
No, I know, but never on the balls.
Yeah,
No, I think
fresh smell.
that was something that he discovered on his own.
No, because I was like,
I never told you on the balls.
No, you never told me
it.
that. You
Right.
told me drink it
Drink
because
it.
your breath is
Bartender's
fresh.
best
And it's
friend,
100 proof. Bartender's best friend.
Yeah.
I literally use that line when I work now.
Yeah.
But for some reason in my head, I was like, yeah, I've been working all night. There might be a little musty ball smell there. Like, I want a fucking good blowjob. I like when they lick my balls. So I'm not like when they lick my balls. So I was like, well, if it works on my breath, why wouldn't it work on my balls and taint?
Life hack. If you're
Life
if you can get rumplements, take some
You know,
of that.
there's gonna be
splash it on
so
your
many
hands.
dudes
How about this?
Do it
I
on
couldn't
your
tell you how
balls.
many times I've done that,
Freshness.
and nobody has ever said anything.
But there could be a whole community of chicks out there being like, "Oh my god, are we ever with that guy who rubs fucking?"
Remember that guy?
Have you ever had the peppermint stick?
Peppermint Ben? Like, you're known on the internet as Peppermint Ben?
I'm Peppermint Ben from Brea.
You don't even know.
Dude, we're gonna start that as a hashtag. Peppermint Ben.
Peppermint Ben.
Gee, that's gonna be perfect. That's gonna be
Hey,
perfect.
fucking true story. True
I
fucking
love this story.
That, hey,
Yeah,
a lot of people know that story because I could not tell that story. You know, something you're like, oh, you don't want to be like the guy who kisses and tells. Fuck that. That story was so good that I could not tell about that.
Yeah, there is no.
I called you first thing in the morning.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, you're never gonna fucking believe what happened to me after that.
I fucking loved it. I think for your next birthday, I bought you a fucking saddle.
I'd like to say that was the only time I banged that chick. So evidently, I racked up a couple sixes.
Wait. I remember. Yeah. Okay.
Certain things that we can't talk about. Can't talk about
Some of the stuff we can't say.
stuff you can't say. Just for the
I remember. Anyway.
Wait, I didn't get my so I hope you guys enjoyed the Seabiscuit story.
Yeah.
My tip of the day, tip of the Valentine's Day is don't buy drinks for girls because you become a mark.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Like the second you're like, let me buy you a drink. They fucking know what's going on. Now you're a mark to them. Now they're like, this guy's going to buy me drinks all night because he thinks he's going to get laid, and I have no intention. You could be the best looking dude in the world. You could have your shit right. You could, be talking the best and telling them everything they want to hear. But once you start spending money on them, you're a fucking mark. And by the way, this doesn't apply to Valentine's Day. This applies to every day. Don't be the guy that buys her and her friends drinks. It's never gonna work out.
Exactly. This goes back to my point. Be cool.
Don't buy
masturbating.
roses.
Yeah, be cool. Don't buy roses either.
Jerk off
be
before
cool,
you leave.
Hey, be cool. Because if you can just go to a bar or anywhere, but I mean, this is the Hammer podcast. In a bar, if as lame as it fucking sounds, try to just go there and be your fucking self, man.
Yeah.
And don't worry about buying drinks. Don't worry about hitting. Just go there and say, I'm going to go home and I'm going to fucking jerk off tonight. Okay? As long as you know that you're going to be happy doing that, anything else that happens is going to be a fucking plus.
Yeah, it's good. That I couldn't agree more, and I think you should jerk off anyways before you go out.
I think we should all jerk off right
when
now.
you're younger. When you're younger.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, right?
I jerk off right now. I'm done for 3 days.
Really?
Yeah? Oh,
Yeah.
me too. Me too. Yeah.
What?
Dude, I don't got the energy. Dude, I gotta come to fight practice. All these young Thundercats are coming after me.
You gotta save some jizz and some testosterone up in there. This is the real one, okay? Hey guys, thank you for watching the first Hammered podcast. We know you already liked it. So if you I'm trying to tell them about it. It's the best part.
It was the best part.
Hey, if you liked what you saw, we're going to have a snippet of what's coming up next right after this, so just stay tuned. But in the meantime, we want to do a Valentine's Day shot for you guys. All right, guys, you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Ready? Nah.
What?
Are you serious?
Do it.
Yes, do it.
No way.
Hammered podcast. Happy fucking Valentine's Day.
Boom!
That's it.
Certain things like Tom Hanks, I've heard is really good at. He's like the best tipper out of all the fucking A-list actors.
Yeah.
And Liam Neeson has the biggest dick.
Oh, really?
Oh, my
yeah.
God.
The fucking
Irish
Bro,
Neeson
it's,
lady?
it's fucking
Scottish
common
lady?
knowledge.
Really?
Liam Neeson, biggest dick
supposedly
in-
him and Jim Carrey have the biggest dicks in Hollywood.
Jim Carrey too.
Jim
Oh,
Carrey
shit.
and Liam Neeson
Wow.
taking
Good for them.
big old dick.
Wow. Good for them.
Yeah.
God bless him.
I have a very special set of skills.
But that's not Liam Neeson.
Yes, it is.
That's fucking.
That's fucking dead on ringer.
That's
Yeah.
Sean
Well,
Connery.
that's Sean Connery playing
So you're-
Liam
yeah,
Neeson.
you're-
and
you have one-
as seen on
Ben
TV.
has one accent that he does.
Yeah,
and
he has a couple.
one
He has a
impression.
couple good, really
I have
good.
multiple accents.
He has multiple accents. Sometimes they cross
and
streams.
now,
Sometimes Kermit turns into Sean Connery.
oh my god!
Can
And
you do
I
a
think he
Kermit
thinks that
Sean
Sean
Connery?
Connery is way better than it is because he loves to do
No,
it.
you're a fucking hater. Do an accent. Do a voice.
Yeah, do a voice.
Hello
What is
there.
that? You missed out
How you doing there?
Are you doing like a Scottish?
That's the most horrible
grammar?
accent I've ever
I don't know,
heard.
just an accent.
Because I'm Sean Connery, and this is perfect. You
I'm
actually
Sean
think
Connery.
in
This
here.
is perfect.
You know what isn't? This
Yeah,
is
you know what
Kermit the
isn't?
Frog.
It's
and
Kermit the Frog.
I think Ben's
I think
Sean
Ben's accent is
Connery
very so
is
good.
perfect.
It's perfect.
Ben, do an impersonation of Pat.
Like metal and fucking and sucking and shucking and jiving, and I'm from fucking Chicago, so's my mom. Perfect. That's dead on perfect.
That's
Pat.
actually not too
That
far.
is almost like I couldn't recognize who was who.
That's true.
You thought Pat was talking.
Yeah, Pat, can you do an impersonation of Ben?
It depends on who Ben's around. Because if Ben's around us, he talks like that. If he's around black people, he talks a different way.
Oh,
He's like,
hey,
all right,
you know
okay,
what I
so
am?
hey man, you know what I'm
I am?
saying?
So
You know what I am?
You know,
So do-
it always cracks me up. It always cracks me up. Whenever I hear
So
Ben around
do-
black people and Ben starts like all of a sudden getting this like
people
black
love
accent,
him.
I'm like, what is?
Well, you want to know why?
What is he saying?
You want to know why?
You know what I'm saying?
So, you know what I'm saying, Kim?
Come on,
People just love me in general.
Come on, that's true.
Friendly.
I'm not going to argue with that.
I mean, yeah.
That has nothing to do with your accent.
But I mean, the majority of black
Come
people.
on, what the hell?
I know you. I'm like, I was like,